So it's a field called ethnoprimatology.
Okay, what is that?
This is where the human and primate interface, how both of them interact with one another and how both of them have an impact on one another.
In India, people worship wildlife, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
does that have anything to do with interaction?
Yes, actually, it has a lot to do with interactions.
Okay.
In Hinduism, we believe that monkey is it's a form of God, right?
Yeah.
And that's how people feed them. But that interaction, right, it can lead to negative consequences. They will feed them. They might have very good intentions, right? Then the monkeys learn. Okay, now I need more food, and these human foods are of high calorific value for them because it's easy access, right? They don't have to go in search of food
Correct.
into the forest, go look for that fruit. No, they can just stand in front of the road or in temples and just stand there and people will feed them. And because of which competition increases within the group and then aggression increases. If aggression increases within the group, they can also direct it towards us. That's how things escalate. And then they bite. Then people will throw stones. People will try to kill them.
Very
Escalate.
complex.
Very complex. Very complex. So it comes from a place of, you could say, good intentions, because of our beliefs, our cultural values and religious beliefs, right? I am trying to understand how all of that impacts the way we view them. In certain regions in India, hunting still occurs, poaching still occurs for meat. Even though Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 is, it's been in place, since then there has been a reduction in poaching, but it still persists. And there's also belief that this meat can actually reduce infertility and can act as a aphrodisiac. So that is there. And then how do agricultural, growing of paddy fields, how is that affecting primate abundances, their distribution? Humans are actively going into the forest to cut down non-timber forest products. These trees are of important food resources for these primates. Then it's going to be a problem, right? Because they depend on these forests. So I am trying to understand that interface, how humans are viewing primates and then how they are adjusting to this, how they are spatially distributing themselves, how are they adapting physiologically, what is their stress levels. So that is what I want to work on.